What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investment, back with another video. And today we're gonna be reviewing one of my new, I ain't gonna say favorite analysts, but one of my most entertaining analysts recently. This boy is named Micheal Lee. Shout out to him with his channel, Micheal Lee Strategy. I've been seeing him on Fox Business a lot, and it's funny because he's the one who's been saying Palantir is the greatest investment of his lifetime. He's been the one making a lot of bold calls. It sounds like he's been listening to me, you, and Amit and Arnie all day when you listen to this guy talk. But if he is any representation of what's going on Wall Street, yeah, they're starting to figure out the thesis. But let's listen to my guy.
A few reasons, like the market really turned positive when Jensen Huang went out and said for every dollar somebody spends, like Microsoft or Google or Amazon, on a NVIDIA GPU, they can turn around and rent that for $5. So this profitability of the AI trade is here, and it's here in a hand over fist type manner. And then on top of that, you know,
hand over fist type manner, my boy just said. So actually that was slightly different. I was gonna say, I thought Dan Oz was the one who said for every dollar of hardware spend there's gonna be $7 of software spend, but he said Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA, said for every dollar hardware spend they're gonna be able to rent it out for $5 more. So I guess it's going through the software companies. I need to do more research on that. That sounds super bullish. But you heard my guy just said it's real hand over fist shit going on right now. Let's continue.
Just talking about the polling for the election, I don't think the analysis is correct. Donald Trump has moved over 8 points in the Real Clear polling average. Of course, he lost the popular vote in the last election by 4 points on a razor-thin electoral college margin. This election is not very close. The Republican trading baskets that UBS and Goldman have are hitting all-time highs. So I think there's a great degree of optimism around that. And Clay Travis just mentioned the betting markets are now at kind of the widest gap in the poly market of Trump versus Harris. So like I think that's what the market's betting on. I think that's a lot behind the breadth that we're seeing in this overall market rally.
It's remarkable, the relationship between the election and the market, hitting record highs, the election in 3 weeks. I want to talk about Palantir. For the last 2 weeks, you've been on this show saying it's the best investment opportunity of your lifetime. It hasn't moved much. It's at 43. When you started talking like this, it was 39. How far is it going?
Stuart, in the short term, this is anyone's guess. It is super expensive. It's trading at about, roughly 30 times revenue. However, that's because of the runway in front of it. The addressable market for which this company could go after is in the hundreds of billions of dollars. Right now, it's only doing about a little over $3 billion in revenue. But this is the game changer in AI. This is the software play. Software as a service companies are always more expensive than just about every.
You heard him. You heard my guy now. What my guy just said. He says this is the software play. Software as a service companies are always more expensive on a valuation basis than other companies. I mean, I guess we could take that. I mean, we could take that for what it is. We're still dangerously high value. I'm ready for whatever the bears want to do, but it's all good. But you hear that these people are saying the same thesis that us in the Palantir community have been saying for years. They see it's coming. They see what's coming. They're realizing we are the software play. In order to use all this AI everybody's talking about, they need us. People can't compete with us. It's very similar to what NVIDIA is going on. I don't think we got our game on lock as hard as NVIDIA's got theirs on lock, but we're damn close. We're very close. Let's finish this off.
Else in the overall market. So I think if you hold this for 3 to 5 years, you'll make many multiples on your money.
5 years, all right. Some older folks have a problem.
Real simple. My boy said hold Palantir 3 to 5 years. You're going to make good money on your money. And what's interesting is this is a guy who just started buying at 39, and he is just so excited about this. Well, he just started talking about it at 39. I think he might have actually picked it up a little earlier. I'm going to have to check. But I'm loving this kind of coverage. I love hearing these analysts say the things that we've been saying for months and months and years. It's giving our thesis more credibility. And it's the type of thing we need to see. So Palantir had his little pullback today. We got hit up, what, almost 2%. I think we recovered some of that. No, we actually got hit up 2.2%. So, you know, that was our first decent pullback in like 6, 7, however many days we've been going up on the road. So that was actually healthy. We kind of needed it. It had a lot to do with that ASML drop today. ASML accidentally dropped their earnings and the stock went down like 16%. Then Nvidia had their problems with the China thing. So that kind of put the AI trade on stall. I don't know how long this dip's going to continue in the short term. Like my guy said about the election, he's saying he thinks the markets are feeling the Trump victory. They feel like Trump's leading in the polls. The way I see it is the market's a forward-looking mechanism. And the market doesn't like uncertainty. So with that being said, for as far as the market is concerned, as long as it looks like somebody's going to beat the other, they like that. If it looks like Trump's going to win guaranteed, they love it. If it looks like Kamala's going to win guaranteed, they love it. But we got a few weeks left to election. Like I said last video, I don't think they're going to crash us here. We might range around. We might pull back a little bit. But we got those earnings coming up on November 4th. I hope that's the final date because I had November 1st calls and I had to change them behind that. But I'm hoping for this 30% CAGR. I need the government business to improve. Commercial, we're on track. And long story short, what we're really waiting on, people, we want our 30% CAGR. But what we're really waiting on is going to take us to the next level, which nobody's mentioning, not even those analysts. We are waiting for the quarter when Palantir announces massive AIP customers that nobody expected. That's going to be our NVIDIA moment. When they realize we're selling way more AIP than they could even imagine, that's when we're going to start getting us some money, people. But anyway, it's your boy Steve from Printed Gang Investments. I'm out. I'm going to be back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, share. Any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. And I'm going to talk to you guys soon. I'm out.